Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks.
Today is January 12th, 2018.
I'm Connor Wind.
And I'm Mark Wall.
Today is a blue day or a bee day.
Lunch today will be a hot dog on a wheat bun, onion rings, baked beans, cheese sticks, broccoli, polanoise, and a cherry smoothie.
Tech Club will meet on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, January 16th, is the 7th grade spelling bee. Next Thursday, January 18th, is the 8th grade spelling bee. All those participating should report to the library right after school on their designated days.
The top 3 winners from each grade will advance to the school's spelling bee on Monday, January 22nd. Good luck to all.
There will be a PTA meeting on Tuesday, January 16th at 7 p.m. in the Center School Library.
The ski club trip to Pat's Peak has been canceled due to possible thunderstorms. The first trip to Pat's Peak will be next week. We have approximately 130 students participating in this popular event. We will be using email to communicate with families regarding updates and cancellations for the program.
As a reminder, ski equipment can be dropped off in the dining hall on the mornings of ski club. Please label everything.
Student Council will meet Tuesday the 16th at 2:30 in room 18.
We would like to express our congratulations to the following Hampton Academy students that are moving on to the state level for their Hampton PTA Reflections entries. PTA Reflections is a national program that annually sparks students' imagination, curiosity, and participation in the arts. This year's theme was Within Reach. Visual Arts. Max Sanborn, Don't Let Go. Photography. Haley Snare, Practice and Goals. Max Ronnerbland, Hall of Ancestors. Literature. Haley Lewis, Warrior Cats, The Goal and Reach. Levon McCann, Standing Up by Sitting Down. Brian McOsker, Fixing Racial Injustice. These students will have their submissions judged in the state competition and featured at the State Gallery night this March. We wish them well. We appreciate everyone who entered and hope you will consider entering next year. The theme for 2018-2019 is Heroes Around Us.
There was no school Monday, January 15th in observance of Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Jr. was a pastor who led inspired African Americans to demand equal rights. Martin Luther King Jr. advocated peaceful methods of resistance to unfair laws such as boycotting buses and leading marches.
Yesterday, the World Language Department teachers from Winnacunnet High School visited Hampton Academy and spoke with 8th grade students who will be attending Winnacunnet in the fall.
They presented what courses and activities related to world language are available to students as they enter high school. It was a very informative session.
Book Marathon Mid-Race Water Break. The mid-race water break will take place in the library Monday, January 22nd through Friday, February 2nd. Students can stop in during this time to show Mrs. Saunders their book bib or point to their name on the finish line list. Pick a snack and enter the raffle for Los Olas and Stilwell's gift cards. You can turn in completed book bibs anytime. Over 40 students have crossed the finish line so far.
The Geography Bee was held this past Monday and Tuesday. Good effort to all who participated. The finalists are Adam Seco, Avnish Athalori, Anna Murray, Vanya Ramadam, Mike Baker, Cameron Goodwin, Nathan Domingos, Ruby Snell, Max Ronnerbland, and Chloe Cunningham. The final Geography Bee to determine the Hampton Academy champ will be this coming Tuesday at 1 p.m. in the conference room. Good luck!
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with 6th Hampton Social Studies teacher, Miss Grand. Welcome, Miss Grand. So, Miss Grand, what is the National Geographic Bee?
Hello, it's a bee that is put on by the National Geographic Society. It's like a spelling bee, except they ask you questions about geography in our world, and it's meant to get students interested in geography and what is going on in the world.
Thank you. And how do you think this will help them in the long run?
In the long run, if they won, they can win scholarship money, but hopefully it'll get them interested in the world and keep them involved and keep them, when they hear things about the world, kind of focusing in and wanting to learn more about our world.
Thank you for being on Shark News.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm back with 2 students from the National Geographic Bee, Jason Pickering and Michael Baker. Welcome, Jason. So, how was the Geography Bee?
It was very stressful and nerve-wracking.
Did you like it? Was it exciting?
It was exciting, but some of the questions were hard and confusing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Michael, why did you sign up for it?
I signed up because I really like the whole geographic thing and learning about the whole entire world, and I'm just really into history.
Thank you for being on Shark News.
Good morning, Hampton Academy. I'm here with Mr. Burke, the superintendent of the build here at Hampton Academy. So, Mr. Burke, what is this wall behind us? I know a lot of people are interested to see.
Okay, well, this would be the east wall of the gymnasium, of the new gymnasium the men are building right now. These are metal, heavy-duty metal wall studs, and that'll be sheathed with material soon, and brick will be the eventual finish on the outside here, with some nice large windows looking into that gym as well. At the end here is the end where the locker rooms will be for the home teams. The visiting teams will have locker rooms at the other far end of the gymnasium.
Wow. And what are these steel beams that are coming down right now?
Well, we've had 6 loads of structural steel material come in this morning, and what that is for is the area beyond the gymnasium and the stairwell, which in what we call the further section of B wing. And that'll include all the way up to the art and music rooms areas. Foundation is still being poured in parts of that farther length right now, but the structural steel, you'll see beams and columns and decking going up starting tomorrow, actually. The big crane will be back here.
Wow, and that is incredible how much you're bringing down to this site and how much you've built just over these past couple weeks. And so, seeing what we're doing right now, what are you going to be doing in the next weeks ahead?
Well, the next weeks ahead, again now starting with steel structure, continues tomorrow. The crew again in front of you here, the metal studs here, will go completely around the structural steel frame. And within about 3 weeks, we'll be starting to pour concrete on the floors, on the upper decks. And as well as drainage piping will start actually right where we're standing. Some underground drains still have to go in. So a lot and plenty to do coming up.
Wow, and so much has been happening here, especially since right now we're standing very close to where the old basketball court used to be, and now all you see is some concrete and lots of mud and different things around, and then on our back field, and there's so much that used to be here that you can just remember, like the 6th grade wing. So, Mr. Work, thank you so much for being on Shark News.
Well, you're very well welcome, girl.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with Brooke T and Mr. Coggeshall. So, Brooke, what are you learning in this Shark Block?
In this Shark Block, we're learning about mock trials and the different parts that are part of a mock trial and what those people do.
That's so interesting. And Mr. Coggeshall, can you explain your part in the mock trial?
Yeah, hopefully what students gather from doing the mock trial is the different roles that people play in a mock trial and different occupations they can have, and also that it's a civic responsibility or a citizen's responsibility to serve on jury if they're called, and hopefully they understand that whole process and, make some better citizens early on.
That's so amazing. And Brooke, what's your role in this trial?
In this trial, I'm a lawyer, and what I do is I question the defense lawyers and their witnesses and part of the crime.
Okay, thanks for being on Shark News. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All rise. Hampton Academy District Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Balin Rogers presiding.
Be seated.
Good day. Okay, today we're going to hear the case of stolen phone of Joe Wynn. Okay, Joe Wynn is a typical 8th grade student at Hampton Academy. Accused is Jason Kidd of stealing this watch. The charge is larceny. Larceny is stealing something from someone with the intent of depriving them of their use of that product. Got it. You'll hear witnesses, you'll hear the lawyers give you some insight into the case, but in the end, you must come away with a verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are here today to observe the case of a stolen iPhone X. My name is Brooke Rio, and my co-attorneys are Brooke Thurston and Penelope Coleman. We are here to prove Jason is guilty of stealing the iPhone X.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear the case about Hampton Academy versus Jason Kidd, in which our client, Jason Kidd, has been convicted of stealing Joe Wynn's new iPhone X. We are going to prove that Jason did not steal the phone.
What is your name and occupation?
I am Fred Best, and I am a student.
Okay. Who did you hear talking about Joe's phone?
I heard Jason Kidd talking to Sid Crawford.
What exactly did he say?
He said he thinks he's so great with his new phone. I wonder how he would feel if he suddenly lost it.
Would the four-person please stand? Has the jury come to a verdict?
Yes, we have decided that Jason Kidd is not guilty.
Defendant is not guilty.
And now for your weather, so we do have one weather photo to share with you today. So beautiful winter day for Miss Aviles' third grade class. We love hearing from some younger students that potentially and hopefully may be coming to Hampton Academy later on. So thank you so much, Miss Aviles' class, for sending that in. And now for our day planner for today, 8 o'clock a.m., 50 degrees. That is a extremely high temperature, especially for right in the morning since we're in the middle of January. And then noon, 54 degrees, and this is when our light showers are going to be rolling in, and we will be seeing chances of thunderstorms as the day goes on, so 4 o'clock p.m., 56 degrees. And now moving on to our 5-day forecast. So tomorrow, a temperature of 48 degrees, still very, very warm, and some showers. Sunday, the temperatures are going to be dropping drastically, a good 26 degrees from Saturday, and it will be partly cloudy. And then Monday, 21 degrees, which is a steady temperature from Sunday. And then Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a little bit of snow, even though it is just the slightest bit warmer. So we have some crazy weather, and you do know the saying that for New Hampshire, that if you don't like the weather, wait a minute. So that's your weather. I'm Bailey Jacobs.
Celebrating his birthday today is Austin David. Celebrating tomorrow are Madison Hiltz and Maya Tabor. Celebrating on Sunday are Zebulon Page and Charlie Vicinas. Happy birthday, Austin, Madison, Maya, Zebulon, and Charlie.
Welcome back to your weekly joke. I'm Emily LeBlanc. Remember, if you'd like to send in a joke, send it to sharknews@sau90.org. Hey, Jack.
What?
What do you get when you cross a ninja and a pig?
I don't know. What?
A pork chop.
And remember, before you speak,
text, chat, or post.
Ask yourself,
Is it kind?
is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself
Act responsibly.
and respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.